Africa, home to copious amounts of natural resources, yet the darkest continent at night. It's estimated that 500 million people go without power daily. Being one of the fastest growing regions, Africa also has massive infrastructure backlogs and projects. If the continent is to reach its Millennium Development Goals, Africa is going to need loads of power to power its dreams. Enter the new kid on the energy block. It's called Synergy, a joint venture between two giants of the business world. The Tata Group is world-renowned and a $100 billion company with fingers in numerous pies, from steel and motor cars to IT and even hotels. It's the largest employer in the United Kingdom. Exxaro is the largest coal supplier in Africa and a big player in the mining sector. But according to Sipho Nkosi, CEO of Exxaro, the new energy company was a tough sell.
Energy is the real business of the future, and there's a very strong need that as coal producers in South Africa, we start immersing ourselves in renewable energies.
Exxaro took a decision to enter the renewable energy game with an experienced partner. Tata Power is already doing business in New Delhi and Mumbai, where it has 1.7 million customers.
From 2008 onwards, there was a team working on of around 5 to 6 people, and that team was expanded as we progressed. We then got a mandate from the Exxaro board in February 2011 to form the company and to look for a partner. And that took us a little bit more than a year, as on the 2nd of March this year, we formed Synergy.
Synergy aims to have 16 gigawatts of installed power by 2025. It will be an energy mix consisting of 45% renewable energy, 40% gas, the rest will be coal-based. This venture also begged the question about the big polluters in Exxaro and Tata, whether they were forming a renewable energy company to perhaps offset their carbon footprint.
From an Exxaro perspective, carbon offsetting and hedging the business against the risks of climate change was definitely part of the decision. Exxaro participated in the Carbon Disclosure Project from, I think, 2008 onwards. And it was clear from the Carbon Disclosure Project that the risks for the business as an energy-intensive user and as a coal supplier, there's definitely risk going forward.
Synergy, though just launched, has already submitted bids in the South African Independent Power Producers Programme, which the Department of Energy will be announcing on the 14th of May 2012. Hopeful of getting business, the South Africa energy environment remains a tricky course to navigate for Synergy.
Still some regulatory issues in South Africa which need to be put in place. I must say there's been a lot of progress, and one of them is, for instance, the independent system operator, which we need to buy power. Currently we have a monopoly in terms of Eskom buying the power and also allocating the power. They own the transmission line, the wheeling agreement, and that sort of standardized context, regulatory aspects related to access to the grid needs to be finalized.
Something which is finalized is Synergy's outlook into SADC.
There's definite movement in Namibia and in Botswana, and there's also lots of action in Mozambique. We are looking at projects in that region, and it's all about then making the decision about timing, quality of the project, readiness of the local utility to connect you. So there's various things in the mix.
Tata's experience will also be in the mix. Engineers from India will be coming to South Africa to add efficiency to projects.
Say from concept to commissioning, we would be involved and associated to make sure that right at the engineering stage, thereafter at the stage where we are doing the project direction and commissioning, and subsequently during operation and maintenance, we will provide them with the right tips to make sure that we have the right efficiency aspects built into those projects.
Tata's economic love story with Africa continues to grow in leaps and bounds. So what's next on the radar?
What is more important is that whatever incrementally we do must dovetail well into that objective of the fact, is the society going to see the benefit? If that works, that's our port of call. If that doesn't work, we just don't want to be there only to add numbers and add business.
Africa, the darkest continent at night, could be a leading light of the future.